I don't know. I kind of have mixed feelings about this cologne. So, I had a friend taking me to the airport, and she said, "Oh, welcome to the video. This is my second fragrance video. I'm not a fragrance expert at all. I do like cologne, and I like smelling good, and I'm a man, so I figured I would do a review on another blind buy that I have. This is a blind buy, and I picked this up at Burlington, which I'm super shocked about. Normally in my town, TJ Maxx is trash. We only have one, and Marshall's is usually a go-to spot for, fragrances on the cheap. But I did pick this up at Burlington. It was like $14, and I hadn't even watched a video on how it smelled before. But this is English Laundry Signature. And I'm just looking at the name Signature, that's really what got me. This is an eau de parfum concentration. When I saw it, I was like, well, it's $13.99. I might as well check it out. Maybe even $12.99. I can't remember, but this box isn't as nice. This is more cardboardy than the box that the English Laundry London came in, which is odd because this is Signature, but I think this is an older scent, maybe. I think this came out in 2010. So looking at the inside of the box, it does typical English laundry. You have your velvet lining here. You have the crest here. Here's the bottle. And I think I've seen a picture of the bottle before. And so it kind of has like a greenish tint to it. And it looks sophisticated to me. I like the look of this, the English Laundry bottles. I think they have good weight to them. And just the color of this cologne adds to the presentation. So it looks a little posh and it looks a little classy to me. And when I saw that it said Signature, I was like, well, surely they're not going to put the name Signature on a scent and it smell like trash. I had no idea what it smelled like, but I'll just jump to the point. Top notes are lavender, cedar, lemon, bergamot. Middle notes are coriander, nutmeg. Base notes are musk, sandalwood, vetiver, and amber. I can't speak to all those. I'm never able to pull up or to discern all the notes in a cologne, just because it wears differently, obviously, on everybody's skin. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I must apologize. In the editing of this video, I realized I forgot to really go over the notes in the scent. I mentioned them, but I didn't say which ones I could detect or pick up. I don't have a super sharp nose, but I will say with regards to this scent, it is blended very, very well. The notes really, it doesn't feel like it was thrown together with a hodgepodge of chemicals. It's a pretty smooth scent. On the opening, I feel like it does smell more fresh than powdery. You can definitely smell the powder in there, but it's, more fresh, probably 60% fresh, 40% powder to me. I can definitely pick up on the lavender, cedar, and lemon. And bergamot in the top. The middle notes, not so much. To me, the scent really just dries down to like a powdery, sandalwood, amber kind of scent. You can pick up the vetiver. The mid notes, coriander and nutmeg, not so much to me. I guess my main concern, like I said in the video, is that it will just dry down to a scent that smells like baby powder. Off the top, it's fresh, it's powdery, which is unique, sophisticated, classy. But then I'd hate to wear a scent where like the last 4 hours just smells like I threw on like baby powder or, some kind of nice powder. But still, if I'm wearing a fragrance and I took the time to pick it out, I'd like for people to know if they hug me, oh, he's wearing cologne and not just, oh, he just, put on some fine English powder. So anyway, I love picking these up on the cheap because you can wear them and test them and waste the scents without breaking the bank. So you can go in high heat, go on different occasions, see how you like it, see how it wears on your skin for a very low entry price. I would say this is an okay scent to me, not because of the smell or the quality. It definitely lasts, but it smells like Burberry to me. So way back in the early 2000s, I smelled Burberry and I loved it. I was like, oh man, this is great. So when I initially sprayed this, it smelled pretty good to me. It kind of took me back, and I think it was more of a nostalgic thing. If you're into powdery scents, you'll love this. But for me, after a while, I was like, it's too safe, and Powdery is a little bit too simple to me, to be honest. I don't know. I kind of have mixed feelings about this cologne. So, I had a friend taking me to the airport, and she said, oh, it smells like powder, like you're wearing some sort of powder. And I'm like, that's cool. It's inoffensive. And I would say this is a great scent to wear on airports or when you're traveling, you're getting in and out of Ubers. It's not a projection beast by any means, but it definitely smells masculine. And again, somebody could confuse you for wearing powder, but it's very classy. It's a classy scent. I said, Powdery is too basic for me, but on the same note, in my mind, it's kind of sophisticated, kind of classy, because this isn't a scent that you smell on a lot of guys, especially going around to gyms and workplaces and restaurants and things like that. I don't go to a ton of bars, really any, but you don't really smell something like this. So this is more of like a cozy scent. It'll wear well, and it won't sour on you. So, you can be in the heat. If it's chilly outside, I think this would be a good scent. Or if you're cozying up with somebody, I think this would be a good scent. Just because you could smell this for a long time and not get a headache. So if you're on an airplane and, if I'm sitting on an airplane, I'm sitting next to a woman with like a sensitive nose or, just really cramped seating, I'm not going to kill anyone with this. So I'd probably give this, for me, 6.7 out of 10. It's not a bad scent. It's just not the type of scent that I like. I'm more of an Invictus Aqua kind of guy, or a Creed Aventus, or, as you know, English Laundry London. It's worth having in your collection. I would say, like, wearing this, I'd probably say wear this for me, and this could be completely off, spring and fall, slightly chilly weather. Because a lot of times you're in closer quarters, people aren't out and spread out as much. So I would say that 6.7, solid scent. I probably wouldn't pay over $30 for this, maybe $40. It just adds some diversity to your collection, versus the sweet, super citrusy knockout fragrances. It's a good break from that. So you can kind of have like a mild week where you wear this or something else that's not as loud. I don't regret buying it. I am going to keep it, and when I travel, I'll wear it. If I'm going somewhere with somebody, let's just say I was on a trip with somebody I didn't know well, or I had to go out of town and we're riding together, I would just do that just so I wouldn't have that moment where, oh man, I got a headache, man, you're kind of overwhelming me. And it's not because I oversprayed, it's just because we're in close quarters. Longevity, I don't know. I mean, I don't get out too much. And when I'm at work, I'm in my own space, really not, the sillage is not going to be there where, you walk by and it's going to project for a million years. I'd probably say like 2 hours, and you could smell it for 6 to 7 would be my best guess. I haven't worn it extensively, but I've worn it enough. But again, that's on my body chemistry. So it's worth paying $13, $14 to figure that out. And if you don't like it, you can give it to a friend or like resell it for. I think online, I don't know what's going on with Amazon, but on Amazon it's like $85. Would not pay that unless Powdery, Burberry kind of scents are your thing. Original Burberry are your thing. Then you might pay that. For me, I probably wouldn't pay over $30 or $40 for it. I'm really not the person to spend a ton on fragrances. If I really like something, like if I see Polo Blue and I really want to get it, or Aqua de Jo, Eau de Parfum, I may pay $100. Haven't recently because I've been finding these cheapies and they're killing the game. But yeah, definitely worth checking out.